next is the classification of the surveying. So what are the classification of the surveying? So usually the classification of the survey, that is the way based on the classification based on the field survey, based on the objective survey, based on the instrument survey, it has been classified. So that I will explain one by one. So first I will explain about what is the classification based upon the nature of the surveying, or nature of the field survey. Fields or nature of the field survey or nature of the survey, both same. So they were in examination, they will call it in the two different names. First one I will explain based on classification based on the field survey. Next I will explain about the classification based on the object survey. Next I will explain about the classification based on the instrument survey. These are the three types of the classification which has been made. But first I will explain about the classification based on the field surveying, or the nature of the field survey. Nature of the field survey that is been classified here. Too many classification will be there on below this. First field survey, it is been first you concentrate on land survey and marine survey and astronomical survey. These are the three survey first you have to be remember. Below this the what are the different categories which comes under land survey and city survey, marine survey, you have to see. First you remember the name of the land surveying. Another you remember about the hydrological marine or hydrographic surveying. Later you can remember the name of the astronomical survey. Now the first we will see about the what is this land survey. So in the land survey, so land survey is been divided in the land only. So we will do the three types of the surveying, that is topographically survey. What is this topographically means? So at the top, at some height, how the topography, how the top of the ground will looks like. So that topographically we will see the ground surface. Another is the cadastral survey. So cadastral survey, that is the you have to fix the line or boundary of the city, land, area, or anything. You have to fix the boundaries. That is a cadastral survey. Next is city surveying. City survey is the whatever the construction of the roads for the streets, main roads, cross, construction of the water supply lines, sewer lines. So this is the city surveying. So in order to explain in the technically, the topographical survey, it consisting of the horizontal and vertical location of the certain points by linear and angular measurements, and it is to be made determine the natural features such as the river, streams, lakes and woods, and artificially features like roads, railway, canal, town and village. So that's the topographical survey. Next we will see about the cadastral survey. Cadastral survey are being made to fixing the property lines, calculation of the land area, the transfer of the land property from one owner to another. There are been also be made for the fixing the boundaries of the municipal and the state and the federal jurisdictions. So that is about the cadastral survey. Next we will see about the city survey. City survey that are being made in connection with the construction of the streets, water supply system, sewers and other works. So that's about the city survey. Next so that is now I explained about the land survey. Now I will explain about the marine or hydrographic survey. So marine or the hydrographic survey, here the marine and the hydrographic survey that will deals with the bodies of the water. So you want to construct a bridge or dam or navigation of the boat, you need to do the hydrographic survey. It deals with the water bodies for the purpose of the navigation, water supply, harbor works, or determination of the mean sea level. So we will go for the hydrographic survey. This work consisting of the measurement of the discharge of the water or a stream, making the topographic survey of the shores, banks, and river banks, that is been locating and sounding to determine the depth of the water and depth of the water, and observing the fluctuations of the tides in the water or in the rivers or in the oceans. So that's about the hydrographic survey. Next, we will go about the astronomical survey. This astronomical survey is the survey in the sky. What we will do the surveying in the sky, that is an astronomical survey. So surveyor means to determine the absolute location of any points, and the absolute location or the direction of the any line on the surface of the earth. This consisting the observation of heavenly bodies such as sun or any fixed stars. So that's about the astronomical survey. Now I have explained about the classification based on the field survey. Next, I will explain about the classification based on the object surveying. See here. Now this is the classification based on the object survey. So what are the based on the objective, what are the classification which is been made? That is the engineering survey, military survey, mine survey, and geological survey. These are the four surveying which is been carried out. So one is the engineering survey. Engineering survey is this is to undertake to determine the here engineering survey. This is undertaken to determine the quantities or the sufficient data for the designing of engineering work, such as the roads, reservoirs, and connected with the sewage disposal or water supply. Next is military survey. Whatever the survey which is being done for the military purpose or for the strategy importance, so that is the military survey. Next is the mine survey. So mine survey, which is been this is being used for exploring the mineral wealth. And next is the geological survey. This is used to determine the different strata in the earth surface. So that is the geological survey. Next is archaeological survey. Archaeological survey, this is very used for the unearthing relics or any antiques. So Archaeological Survey of India, there is a one department in the which comes under the state government as well as the central government, where any archaeological antique piece or any hidden very special material which is being hidden, special materials or any special structures which is been laid beneath the earth surface. So above the earth surface or below the earth surface. So antique piece or old structures or old materials. So survey which is being conducted to determine such structures is known as the archaeological surveying. So which is used to unearthing the relics of the antiques. So that is called as archaeological survey. Next, I will explain about the classification based on the instruments. So what is the classification based on instrument means? So we will do the survey based on instruments. So what is the type of the instrument? So based what instruments we have in our hand, so by using such instrument we will do the survey. So that's why classified based on that instruments. What is such instruments are there? So consider we have only chains. We have chain, how we will use the chains in our neck. The same like structure chain are also there, which measures the larger length of the ground. So in the lab I'll show this chains. So next is the theodolite. So theodolites are being used to determine the horizontal and vertical angle. So to determine that angle, these theodolites will be used, or elevation, the height of the object. So this theodolite will be used. Traverse survey, that is also another type of the instrument, which is traverse angular. So this traverse survey will be conducted. So that is called as traverse survey. Next is the triangulation surveying. So triangulation survey, that is being used to determine the area or the volume which is irregular in the shape. So that is the triangulation survey. Next is tachyometry survey. Tachyometry, that is also which is being used to find out the elevation of an object, or it is also used to determine the angular, horizontal angle as well as the vertical angle. That is the tachyometric survey. Next is plane table survey. Plane table survey is nothing but it is a survey where the object which is at the very far away, the location of the where the each object which is been lying, that can be easily transferred to the drawing sheet. So this is the drawing sheet where the tree is lying, where the building is lying, where the road is there, where the lakes are being flowing, where the lakes are flowing, so where the mountains are there. So that's all can be, location can be all which is been transferred. What is the ground reality, whatever it is there in the ground, that complete reality can be transferred to the drawing sheets. So this is the drawing sheets, that it whatever the reality on the ground, it will can be transferred to the sheets by using the plane table survey. So this is what the classification of the surveying. One is classification based on the field survey, classification of the object survey, classification based on the instrument survey.